anybody that should be bothered in this way, definitely it should be your girl. Not too waste about that. Because I'm the first of 3 and single and no child and not married. I should be bothered, right? Oh, I have 4 friends. When we were in secondary school, we all wanted to be a nurse when we grew up. All my 3 friends are nurses. I'm the only person still struggling with my career. So what do you think? If there should be anybody that should be bothered, definitely it's going to be me. All of the people that I grew up with have their kind of like stable profession and they are doing and making money. Some are married and having kids and all that, and still I'm separated for 5 years. I've not given birth. I'm not married and I'm still living in one small bedroom and I'm still not bothered. So if you want to know how I remain unbothered or just to mind my own business, so stick and stay. I'll be right back.
And once again, you're welcome back to my channel. So I'm a Ghanaian based YouTuber. I blog about lifestyle, fitness and practical experiences that inspire people.
Yeah, hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. So my name is Anekua Itif and I'm a Ghanaian based blogger. I blog about lifestyle, fitness and practical life experience. So if today happens to be your first time, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel. So today I'm going to share with you how to remain unbothered or mind your own business. You know what? One thing I always say is you cannot have a dream and that dream has not been fulfilled and still you are thinking about something else. It means you are not focused. So number 1, focus on yourself, focus on your life, focus on where you are going. See yourself and have a vision. When you see yourself and have a vision and then you are journeying towards that vision, you remain unbothered because you have a task ahead of you that you are not done fulfilling that task. So therefore you don't have time to remain bothered or to mind other people's business. So number 1 is focus on yourself, focus on your dream, and it will help you not to be bothered about any other thing. Yes, as simple as that. So the number 2 that I also want to talk about is craft something for yourself, something that you are passionate about, something that you love to do, something that you can spend a lot of your time with. They are to count like people on YouTube that have failed. I think I'll be the number 1 person that have failed totally on YouTube, but I will not take that title that much because I feel like my journey is different. My beginning might be difficult, but the ending might be successful. So I have decided and devoted my time for what I do, and I'm always trying to build the craft that I have, so I don't have time to be bothered about necessary things. So if you really want to remain unbothered, craft something that you are passionate about, something that can take a lot of your time, something that will not give you even the time to even get bothered about other things. So the third thing that I want to talk about is keep small cycle, keep small friends, make friends that are very beneficial to you, make friends that you know that can be positive in your life. Build a circle that you know you can benefit from. They benefit from you and you also benefit from, not a one-way friendship that you are not benefiting from the person. If I say benefit, it doesn't mean like getting money from them, but sitting down and talking about important things, beneficial things, things that can bring change to your life, and not to sit down and be thinking about, oh, do you remember this our friend in secondary school? Hey, he is now this, she is not that, she is married, she traveled outside and blah blah blah, and then you sit down and then you be worrying about yourself that like, where is my life heading to? Why am I not succeeding in life? What is that? And blah blah blah, and then you'll be bothered, you'll be worried, and you'll be thinking. And you know what, let me tell you something. One of the secret things in life is the moment you start comparing yourself with other people, it slows your progress. So in order not to be bothered, keep friends that benefit you, keep friends that inspire you to be better, keep friends, keep small cycle which will be beneficial to your growth, to your life and to your vision and then to your success. So another thing that I feel like I do most of the time is reduce my attention for social media. You know what, social media has given us the young people great opportunity. At the same time, it has its own negative effect, because as human beings or as young girls and young boys of the 20th century, we spend almost 18 hours of our time. Every single minute we are popping up on social media to check what is going on and all that. And I feel like sometimes it stresses us. It takes a lot of energy from us. It depresses us. It confuses us. So for me, if I go on social media and I feel like what I am hearing, I don't like it, I just go off social media. So what I do is I go to social media, I post whatever I want to post there, and when I finish, I'm off. Because I can't stand negative things. The saying that whatever you feed your mind with, it reflects in your life. So if you hear negative things, definitely you're going to be worried, you're going to be bothered, you're going to give more attention to it. So therefore, you stay away from social media, so that it will prevent you from bothering yourself about all those. Oh, this person has a big tie, small waist, a round neck, a big breast, all those things. It's very stressful. So in order not to be bothered, you have to stay away from social media or reduce the attention you give to social media and just remain unbothered and mind your own business. It actually gives you more life. Now the next thing I want to talk about is talk less. The Bible even says that when you talk more, you sell your success. But when you talk less, you retain your blessing. When you talk more, you are able to tell or say things that you're not even supposed to say. Things that you are actually not ready for people to say. But the moment you talk too much, by the time you realize you have said something that you're not supposed to say. And later on, you're going to be bothered like, oh, I shouldn't have said this, I shouldn't have said that, but you have already said it and there's nothing you can do about it. So you definitely have to reduce how you talk. You don't have to talk too much. If you want to remain unbothered, if you want to be in your own kind of like a world or your shell, speak less, so that even when you speak less, what comes out of your mouth, you sit and pay attention to it and plan before you speak, and it makes sense. And when you speak, people will listen. But when you talk more, people consider you to be, oh, this person, leave this person, he's talking and talking and talking, and he's going to, all that he's saying is trash. So in order to remain unbothered, you have to learn to minimize your speech. Now the last but not the least that I would say is see but don't say. What do I mean by seeing and then you are not seeing? You know what, sometimes there are a lot of things that we look at, meanwhile we were not supposed to look at, but we look at it and then we give more of our energy, more of our life, more of our attention, and it begins to affect our inner consciousness, and then we start to talk about it, we start to worry about it, we start to grave about it. There are the things that are past and gone, but the fact that we have given our attention to the things that we are not supposed to even go back or revisit, we revisit it and then we worry ourselves. Because I wanted to go to nursing training college, I didn't get admission. All my friends went to nursing training college, and I was like, I had no career, I didn't know what I want to do with my life. I was just confused. But one thing that kept me moving is I would see my friends making it in life, and then I will congratulate them, and I will tell myself that my journey might be different. My story and my hustle might be a platform that someday in the near future I will have to stand in front of billions of people and then share my stories to them, to inspire them, to encourage that fellow. Maybe that was what my purpose was for, just to go through the things in order to share my experience, just to inspire people. Your own might be different, your success might be early, but what happens to the future? Nobody knows the future. Somebody also may have a late success in life and also enjoy in the future. So sometimes when you see certain things, you just have to look at the positive side of it. So when you see the negative side of it, you pretend as if you have not seen it. Now the last but not the least that I also want to talk about is convert every negativity into positivity. What do I mean by converting every negativity into positivity? I always believe in one thing. Our mouth has a power, because the Bible says that the good and the bad is in our tongue, and he that speaketh of it reap its fruit. So when you begin to speak good things will definitely come to you. So when you hear negative things, or even when somebody says something bad about you, instead of you to sit down and think about it, oh, this person said I am fat, this person said I am broke, this person said I am not beautiful, this person said I am this and that, why don't you tell yourself that, yes, I am this, but I believe that God is taking me through somewhere, and before I can get to that path, I need to go through this in order to empower myself, in order to strengthen myself, in order to have something to tell somebody in the near future. So you always try as much as possible to be positive yourself. Confess to yourself that this person thinks I am this, but I believe that I will be this. I believe that I'm going to be this. I believe I'm going to be that. And the more you speak positive things about yourself, the more you stop being worrying about yourself. The more you stop bothering about other things that you have no control about it. So it is very necessary for you to always try as much as possible to turn every negativity, every negative comment, every negative saying about you, turn it or flip it into a positivity. And trust me, you're going to live an amazing, unbothered life where you can mind your own business and live a very happy life that will baffle you. In order not to be bothered, or in order to mind your own business, I will also advise to do whatsoever that you want to do. Today somebody sent me a message and the person was talking about how he likes my perseverance, because I've been on YouTube for 4 years and I have less than 200 subscribers, and I'm always recording. I have spent almost like $25,000 to get camera, to get lens, to get certain gears just to be on YouTube. I love what I'm doing. I am focusing on it. Whether somebody subscribe, everybody subscribe, I don't care. It is something that I love doing. I might not be perfect, I might not be that person, but I feel like someday I will grow to be there. So therefore, in order not to be bothered, don't focus on what somebody is saying about you. Just do you. Just do what you love doing. Consistently do it, and someday it will pay off. Someday people will definitely see the work. And one thing I like about growth is you don't grow once. It takes gradual process. Growth is by process. And that is why I always love the growth of a butterfly. It's always move from one stage to the other stage to the other stage, then finally it can move and it can fly. So don't be bothered about what people are saying. Don't be bothered about what your family is saying about you. You are 30, 35, you are 40, you are not married, you don't have a child, you don't have a profession, the society is on you. Don't be bothered. Don't worry too much about it. Just focus on yourself, because the moment you give too much attention to those things that the society is telling you, you will end up making a mistake. And remember, when you make that mistake, the same people who were pushing you, oh, do this, do that, you're not doing this, your friends are doing that, blah 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 blah, they won't be there to help you solve that mess that you find yourself in. So don't be worried, don't be bothered, mind your own business, live in your own world, and trust me, one day, everything is going to fall in place. Trust me, everything is going to fall in place. If somebody had told me that I would be able to afford a camera, I wouldn't have believed it, because even within me, I didn't believe that this is what I really wanted. But as time went on, I realized that this is what I love doing. So therefore, I'm going to give it my all, no matter what it is. So don't be worried, don't be bothered. Just stay focused, believe in yourself, see the dream, and then step by step, set a goal, plan it, and it will definitely come to reality. Don't be bothered, don't be worried, just mind your own business and live life. So until we meet again same time, it's your girl Nakia Itifu. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Please don't forget to click on the notification bell so that anytime I upload a video, you'll be the first to know. So if you can relate, comment down below and let me know. So until then, it's your girl Nakia Itifu, and see ya. Bye.